Hey there, fellow minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee, and welcome to Legacy Studio. In today's video, I want to talk about what we're doing to fix up our secondary camera called the ring light cam. That's what I have it called as I hit the ring light cam option, and you can see it switch over. One of the things that we're doing is trying to figure out the audio issues. If you've seen my past two videos, you know that we're dealing with some pretty gnarly audio problems. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what I did with this originally, where you see this microphone right here on this magic arm right down here. This is what I had mounted to it. This is an Atomos Ninja 2 screen. Nice thing about this is it has an input and output of HDMI and also an input and output of audio. So, since the Sony a6000 camera only has a internal microphone, you can't plug in an external microphone, but it does have HDMI, I figured that what you could do is, instead of utilizing that audio from there, you could utilize the audio from here. So with a Rode Video Mic Pro, I plugged this audio in to this and then sent the audio out from this and into the MyPin capture card, which we've talked about in so many videos. I'm incredibly in love with, and I definitely suggest it. And links are going to be in the description below. If I've missed anything, like Angel assisted with me in a previous video, some guy named Angel said, hey, you didn't include the link in the description for a product you were mentioning, and I'm like, oh, praise God, thank you so much for letting me know, man, that's awesome. So just let me know if I miss anything. But, you would think, technically, that should work just fine, but if you watch those previous two videos, the audio was disgusting. I mean, it was terrible. So there needed to be a fix. And the fix that I decided to do, since I have two audio cards, and I have multiple inputs and everything like I need, I decided to look for a secondary microphone. Now, you might not be able to see this very well in camera right here, but this is a AKG Perception 220. I've had this microphone for years. I traded it for my old trumpet. I didn't even know how to play trumpet. I bought the trumpet for $50 at a garage sale years ago, and went to my local art store, music store, and they traded me that trumpet for this beautiful microphone. This microphone's incredible, and if you've been considering a microphone, the AKG Perception 220 will not steer you wrong. If anything goes wrong with any of my audio gear, I know it's not this guy's fault. But in saying that, I needed another microphone. And, of course, I needed one on a budget. I come into technology very late. I wish that I was on top of technology, where when I did a review, like so many YouTubers do, it's that item that's just coming into the market right now. But no, I haven't been blessed with that opportunity yet. So I review, for right now, pretty old tech and pretty cheap tech. So what I have here, mounted here, this is the MXL 990. It came in the mail for me today. I think it's around $50 that I spent. Was not bad at all, and has been known to be a very good microphone, on the same level as the Perception 220 and then some, for an incredibly affordable price. The Perception 220 is definitely more expensive at like $180 to $200, I think, as of right now, last I checked, because I was just going to buy a second one of these, and then once I saw it, I was like, nope, not happening. So I want to do a test with you guys. This will be the first time of testing out the MXL 990 setup here on this magic arm to be utilized with this ring light. If you want to learn about how we've been setting this up, let me know. Links are going to be in the description for a lot of the gear that you're seeing here. We've talked about a lot of this, like the ring light, the dummy battery, the power supply that's powering the camera, and the screen up top here. A lot of these things are already mentioned, but if you're curious about any of that stuff, all you got to do is let me know in the comments below what you want to learn about, and I'll be happy to make a video on those things. So, now that I've gotten that gear back there in focus, let's go ahead and switch cameras and see how the new audio off of the other microphone does. I'm going to go ahead and mute this microphone as I head over there. Here we go. All right, we're officially working off of the Behringer audio. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. I have no idea how good it's working right now, but just to be okay, this is the second take I've done of trying to perfectly get this thing right. And the audio sounded good, but it was a little bit too quiet, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better this time. Yes, that is the pains of being a YouTuber. So, long story short, let me tell you about how this is being plugged into the computer, okay? It is using an audio interface or an I/O device. These are incredibly important to have. If you look over my shoulder here, right past the AKG Perception 220, you'll see a big speaker right here. That is the Samson Studio GT. Okay, now this, I don't even think they sell it anymore. I don't think you can even find it on eBay if you wanted to. I've had that for 10, 15 years, and it hasn't treated me wrong. You just plug it in like a USB. You can plug in microphones, and they read directly into the computer, and they do great. That has been the input that I've been using for the AKG Perception 220 right there, and it's done phenomenal. Now, more recently, I purchased another one, which is called a Behringer UMC 204 HD. And when I first got it, it was to record music because I like writing music. If you've seen some of my other videos in the past, you know I have a bunch of guitars hanging around here in my studio. And I bought that specifically for writing music. It's got some flaws. I'm still working out some of the kinks, but for right now, if you were to look, you might not be able to see over here, right here underneath this screen, right there, that's the Behringer mounted on its side using double stick tape. And that is what is running the audio off of this microphone right now. Hopefully it sounds pretty good. Hopefully it's working all right. And the benefit of having two different audio cards run two different microphones is because when I swap back and forth from that scene to this scene in OBS, it will either only read one microphone or only read the other. The only reason I muted that microphone is because I have that microphone set up to also work in this scene. If you want to learn a little bit more about OBS, check out some of my other videos because I am a humongous fan of the Streamlabs OBS system. So hopefully this sounds much better than it did in my past two videos. Go and check out the other videos if you just want your ears to bleed. Otherwise, hang out here, and thank you so much. Leave comments in the comment box below of what you think. This is just another way to become more personable with you guys. I mean, you gotta admit, look deep into my eyes. With this ring light and stuff like that, I mean, it's a nifty feature. And being able to have a secondary thing like this allows you to see some of the tech in the background, and it just makes it even more special. Let's go ahead and swap on back over here to the other microphone and the other lights. So right now, like I said, I have to unmute everything and remute everything as I'm still setting things up. It's still stuff I'm getting used to here, but it's working really well as far as I can tell. And if you consider that I make videos not only here on this channel, but also on my drawing channel, having multiple cameras and microphones is also incredibly helpful. I have some more microphones coming in the mail that I will be reviewing. It was a bit of an accident on eBay that I thought was going wrong. This person didn't send me the microphones, and then at the last minute they did. I decided I was just going to go ahead and accept them anyway instead of fussing about it. So yeah, we do have two more microphones coming in at a great price, about $30 a microphone. So, and they are actually Perception 120s, which sound very, very equal to the Perception 220. So I'm excited to get those in because those are going to be great for so many other purposes that you'll see in the future. But we'll be able to do some comparisons on some of that stuff in the near future as well. I'm going to leave it at that. If you liked this video, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and everything that you know to do. Thank you so much for becoming a new subscriber and being here with me. I'm very excited to see all of our new subscribers that are coming in. It's nice to see this channel coming alive a little bit, since I never know what video is going to take off or not. I mean, for all I know, this is the day I choose to wear the really terrible wrinkly shirt, and this video is going to go viral or something like that. I don't know. So God bless you guys. We'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio, and thank you so much for being a part of each one of my videos and sharing your time with me in the comments. I look forward to answering your questions and being a part of the conversation. We'll see you next time. Bye.